The power of measurement. Measurement is hidden infrastructure that looks after us in our everyday lives, ensuring quality of life, all the way from things like food safety, ensuring that when we buy a litre of petrol at the petrol station, we're getting what we pay for, and to ensuring things like electricity run functionally and smoothly. My name's Dr Victoria Coleman. I work at the National Measurement Institute in Australia, where I'm the section manager for nanometrology, and I'm also a member of the International Committee of Weights and Measures, where I have the pleasure of being the president of the consultative committee for length. So nanometrology, as we understand it, is basically measurements on the nanoscale, and we think about those measurements as the length nanoscale, which is 10 to the minus 9 meters, very, very small, very challenging to measure. And so we need to make new tools and new methods to be able to measure accurately on that scale. So this month, on the 20th of May, we're celebrating World Metrology Day. And this year, in 2025, World Metrology Day is extra special because we're celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Metre Treaty. So in 1875, 17 countries came together to agree on how to make measurements of mass and length. And since then, more and more countries have signed on to that treaty. And the treaty has actually grown, firstly, to cover all areas of physics, but then more recently, so in 1960, it also grew to form the International System of Units, the SI, and cover both physics and chemistry. So we added the mole as well. That treaty has really formed the basis for measurement comparability between countries globally. And today we've got 64 member states and 37 associate states who are signed on to that treaty. And we're actually really hoping, come the next General Conference of Weights and Measures, to expand that to even more countries. So one of the other really special aspects of the Metre Convention is the spirit of collaboration, which is fostered by the Convention and by the treaty itself. And that's collaboration both between countries coming together to agree on measurements and to ensure consistency and reliability and to build trust. And as a scientist, that's something so special to see the way that countries really come together to talk the same language and solve the same problem. So measurement and measurement standards really go hand in hand with accreditation in creating this framework of trust and confidence that is so important in supporting the quality outcomes for a whole range of things, including innovation, but also safety, well-being, and environmental security. So in 2019, we redefined the SI, and that was a huge shift for the measurement community. And that was a shift towards defining the units in terms of physical constants. And that puts us in a really strong position for the future to embrace new technologies and meet new challenges, including in fields like quantum, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and healthcare, and potentially in other ways that we're not even currently aware of. So happy World Metrology Day, especially on this, the 150th anniversary. It's a really exciting time to be involved in measurement and the measurement system, and I'd just like to wish all of you happy World Metrology Day. So because we're celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Metre Treaty this year, I'm going to be speaking about that at Accreditation Matters. Really hope to see you there. It's going to be held at the ICC in Sydney on July 31st. And I'll be there. My colleagues also from the NMI will be there, along with a range of other really great speakers. So encourage you to come along and register for that event.